Hey beauties, today we are doing this green to blue cut crease. It's very similar to the last Latina Barbie look that I did. Super easy and clean. So first let's start out with our primer. I'm using the ABH eye primer and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. So because I have my full face of makeup done, I need to put some loose powder under my eyes to collect any of the fallout from the eyeshadow. So now I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in. I'm using the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette in Sour Diesel, and I'm going to pack that on my crease. As always, the products I'm using will be listed in the description box. This lighter green shade is from the Morphe and James Charles palette. It's called Daddy. I'm going to blend out that darker olive green shade. As always, like I've mentioned before, I like to blend out the deeper shade and then the lighter shade. I like to go back and forth. And in between, I like to use a clean blending brush and then blend out the outer shade so that it's like really blended and diffused. So like right here, you see there's nothing on this blending brush. It's just a clean brush and I'm blending it all out. So like I mentioned, I'm about to go back in with the darker shade that I used in the very beginning, and I'm going to blend that up a little bit, and then I will go back with that lighter green shade and blend that further up a little bit, and then again go in with that clean blending brush with no product on it, and then blend it and diffuse it out even more. So for the next step, I did leave it out. It is cleaning up the crease. So if you guys want to see a separate video on that, then I can do that. But it's basically the same steps as cutting the crease. I'm just, instead of using a primer, I'm using a eye makeup remover to clean up the crease and then laying the primer down. And I do that so that it's cleaner when I apply the next shade. If I wouldn't have cleaned up the crease, then some of that green would have been under the primer and it would have changed the primer color. So that's why I do that, just so that it's a it's a clean, crisp line, and then the color that I put on top, it definitely will like be very vibrant and colorful instead of a little bit muddy with the green underneath. So right here I am applying a white, icy white shade. You can use any shade that you have that's like an icy white. I can't remember the exact shade that I used, so yeah, just go ahead and use any colors. You don't even have to use these exact colors. You can use whatever you have and it'll all work out perfectly. After applying the icy white shade all over the lid, I'm going to go in with an angled brush and apply some blue eyeshadow as my liner. I love to use shadow as liner, especially if you want it to be pretty thick or colorful. I definitely love this technique, and if it's not sticking, then you can add a little bit more primer and then apply the shadow over top. So I'm using the blue closer to the front of the eye, and then towards the edge I'm going to use that dark green again, and then at the end I will be going in and darkening it up with some black. Really quick, I wanted to jump in here and say hi to anybody who's new here on my channel. My name is Des, and I like to post makeup tutorials, beauty stuff, all that good stuff. If you need any makeup advice, please let me know down below in the comment section or hit me up on Instagram. But yeah, if you guys like these types of videos, then please hit the subscribe and the notification bell and stay updated when I post. Alright, so now I'm going to do under the eyes. I'm going to use the same blue, and you can use any blue. I used the blue from the Unleash Your Inner Artist palette from Morphe and James Charles, and then I do the same technique under my eye where it's lighter blue in the inner corner, and then towards the outer corner I use some green and then darken it up at the end with black. As you can see throughout this video, there is a little bit of fallout, so that is why I laid down that loose translucent powder under my eyes, because if I didn't, then it would get stuck onto my foundation and then I wouldn't be able to wipe it away or swipe it away. And if I did try to do that, it would just leave blue and green and black all over my cheeks or under my eyes. But yeah, so that is a little tip. If you have a full face of makeup and you want to put eyeshadow on, go ahead and leave some translucent powder under your eyes and then wipe it away once you're done. If it does look too powdery for you, go ahead and spray some face setting spray, and that always does the trick for me. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please let me know if you have any questions. Leave them down below in the comment section, and don't forget to hit me up on all my other social medias. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.